556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight. Follow the 14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60 and me at 3,000.
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Go 20.
Okay, please.
Copy both flags.
Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
There she goes. Hey, what's going on there?
Bandit 02, follow the 14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60, and me at 3000.
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Go 20.
Okay, sweet.
Copy both flags.
Running a dedicated DCS server can be complex, time-consuming, and expensive. And after all that effort, you still might not get the smooth, seamless experience you're looking for.
Oh, let's put it away and read you. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And I was about to find out if the teams want to have ECM or not. I get back to you with the small talk a little bit later. Just love to do the. Let me bring up the browser, the dice roll and everything, and then we'll continue with the intro. So let's go browser and see it. Okay, both teams don't want to use ECM. I explained to you what I'm doing now. If you're just new to SATAC, asking what this guy is doing, give me a couple of minutes so I can make the guys jump into the server, and then I explain it to you. With regards to the maps, we have also 6 Caucasus maps. So it's going to be map number 4. That's good. Send you to a small intermission, and then we're going to back with the restart of the mission, and then take it from.
Running a dedicated
So back, and now teams are able to join the server. We have restarted the mission. So how it works? First of all, this is the last group stage match of SATAC 2026 between 76th and BEK. And most of the things that I say now is valid, or let's say part of it is valid for the group stage, because we are in after the group stage, we're going to jump into the elimination rounds, and then some rules are different. What is in the group stage valid is that we have, first of all, AVAX here. You can see what I'm talking about. So we have AVAX active. And so every side has one AVAX helping with the data link. And then also have the choice to choose if we want to use electronic countermeasures or not, so-called ECM. If both teams want it, it's okay. If the both teams don't want it, also okay. If one team wants and the other one doesn't, then we do a coin flip. Both of them didn't want, so we went with no ECM, so they will not use ECM. But we have 12 maps to choose from here in the group phase. And these 12 maps are two different, let's say, missions. Each mission has three different weathers. So it means that for today, as you see here, we gonna, let me show you. We have today, oh, it's winter time. Okay, so with the alternative. So we fly here, Sukumi, Tbilisi. Other mission is in the same map, Caucasus, but is different words. I think it is, if I'm wrong, Senaki, Mazda. And then three different weather. We have daytime, nighttime, uh, overcast, rains, whatever. Today, we have the map number 4, which is the Sukumi Tbilisi, and the weather condition 1 of. So, when we look at the AVAX here up there, see what weather it is. It's clear weather. It's the streamer's dream because you can show most, right? And also good lightning condition, and everything is perfect. So, feel lucky with the weather. I wish myself weather like that when I fly SATAC. So and let us go and watch teams manning their aircrafts. Airport. Yeah, but haven't taken aircraft. Is return to waiting for me to see if they can take aircrafts, because when I restart the mission or per, let's say, dice roll, we have selected a different, needed to restart server, and they would do the armament full from the beginning. 76 is blue, and BK is they were waiting for me to tell them which side they should take, that we added them. Audio. Okie doke. So, let us take a look at the red side. We have name it in an F-15 Charlie. Then we have Bijou, I hope I have pronounced it correctly. David, Ayo or Chow, and then R800. I hope I can pronounce everything. I know somebody was uh, walking over the grass, running over the grass, probably damaged the aircraft, came back, and is 619 at the F-18. I think he has a bit of difficulty with the flight controls, the hardware. Need to tune it. So we have 4 F-16s, 1 F-18, and here we saw 1 F-18. They prefer to taxi first, or no, they man their aircrafts. Hope that they have no skins, and it's not me not having it. Skin keeps on struggling. Settings probably is gonna come back. Let two sides. What these guys are bringing to them. They bring two F-15 piloted by Lennox then and Jammer, and they have two J-11s for Overload Dog. Scripted name Henry. Take a close look. For the Chinese. Good. The blue is lining up. Hopefully we are on time. And in parallel, I'm looking see if these guys have sent the skins resources. I can at least download it between the two rounds. Well, I don't see that. Be good. I figured out that I cannot create a slideshow in OBS which can handle WebM data format. That's why okay, this brings up, but standing now. So apparently add all the images one by one so that it works, and it can work with the whole directory. Very interesting. So, at least I can show you the group H table where the teams today coming from. We have 1 win and 1 loss, 2 points collected by 45th, and then number 2 in the group is so far BEK, let's say. Or for me, it's number 1 because it had still 1 play to do and has no loss. So let's say like that. With 2 points, 45th and BEK are on top, and 76 lost the last match and needs to win this one to then find out which of these 3 teams gonna proceed to the next round. It's gonna be very, very close then, because all of them gonna have 1 win, 1 loss. So clear results gonna be when BEK wins today, but when 76 wins, then it's gonna be difficult to find out right after the match which one is going to the next level. Okay, blue is still working to bring some people have disconnected. One has disconnected here on the runway, and 3 here and disconnect. Probably needs to come back any soon. If you have just joined, this is the round 1, and the match hasn't started yet. Welcome, my friend Luftwaffe. Good, I'm doing good. Hope you guys too. I had no time to do a little bit of small talk with the audience, just because in the beginning of every SATAC match is a little bit, yeah, let's say busy. People chatting me from different directions, asking different questions and information. So sometimes miss to do this small talk. Yeah, no. This match is with AVAX. We are still in the group phase. This is the one remaining match of the whole group stage. It should have happened, I think 2 weeks ago, but they postponed it and rescheduled it to today. So therefore, I think the whole stuff just moved by 1 week. So this week should be the, I think, according to the schedule, should be the elimination rounds. But we are having this, and then probably next weekend the elimination rounds. Yeah, we saw one of some for blue side, as I said, make sure that everyone leads. Red is already there. The sixth blue guy is coming, and hopefully we can start soon. This is the flanker, the J11 needs to join the other J11 on the other runway, and hopefully we can start soon. Good. Okay, so everything's gonna be good now. We'll have good sight because of the winter time. You may see the aircrafts better when you're looking from high to low. They can hide them as they do in the summertime in Caucasus. And we have clear weather, so perfect weather to stream. I hope we will catch a lot of good combat scenes today. Yeah, this it's sometimes takes a while, even though the servers are always accessible prior to the match, and I always send out a text to the leaders and ask them to just go on the server and check their connection and load their jets and everything, and then wait for the start. But it is quite normal that we start kind of 20-25 minutes after the official kickoff, the first round, and all in all is okay. It's part of it. I think now the J11 is okay. Okay. Let's ask if red is ready or needed to refuel because they have waited so long. And if they say no, we don't need to refuel. Sure. Now I'm counting down for them from 10. It takes a little bit longer to count down from 10, but if there is any issue with anyone, then he has a couple of seconds to let everyone else know so we can abort the countdown. Oh, here we go. We have overload dog in the right J11, and I need to check who is his wing. It was the cryptid pilot. I couldn't read his call sign. Lanix is also airborne, so airborne. Then Jammer comes also in F-15, and the one F-16 going to the left. The last F. Okay, that was Maverick, and last F. There's the waiting. The 556. Here we go. So blue is airborne, everyone, without any incident. In SATAC we have defense, wake, side wind, everything that you can imagine. So it's always good to know safely. So we have Carl and David leading with two F-16s, followed by R, grade 00, and B shoot, I hope. F-16, and the last two guys gonna be F-18, flown by 615, and F-15 Charlie, flying by Damon. Make sure that everyone is airborne, safe and sound. Hey, it's good. How are you, bro? I didn't know your call sign, or let's say your login. Cool. So everyone is up, and now everyone is rushing into the combat zones. Means they are quite as far as the other side to the combat zone, then enter the combat zone at the same time. We have here very high altitude, which is not gonna, I mean, with regards to the terrain, which speaks, plays no role. I don't think that somebody is pulling the fight here. Down here we have kind of high hills, and in the middle we have flat areas. So for this round, I would say we got a lot of line of sights and less room to hide. AVAX is there, so AVAX can have line of sight to the targets and friendlies. So the guys should have a very good and clear picture through their data links and through AVAX. So here, if you are not familiar with DCS, there's some aircrafts which are not simulated the way they can data lake. For example, here FPC has no data link. They cannot share data with the other NATO aircrafts, but they can get data from the E3, and E3 tells them where these guys are, and where the friendlies are, and pass it to it. So in a situation like that, F-15 is very happy. And also the other guys are also happy because they can also see their own F-15 through the airbag. And the airbag flies 30 to 33,000 feet high, and then it's a good picture. Then everyone in there is an advantage. We won't have AVAX in the next rounds. So then be it's difficult to find the enemy targets and to also exchange data between the NATO aircrafts. It's gonna be a bit harder. So we have a very high flying F-15 Charlie by Lennox, 49,000. No tanks. Nose goes high. I believe he's gonna fire the first aim to 20. And going for a crank. This M120 is probably for one of these high flying guys, either for Chow or for David. You need to wait and see. I believe it's for David because the missile is pulling G now and turning to David. Missile is pretty much high. 85,000 feet high and over 2 Mach cost at the moment. Now gliding down. Altitude, missile speed are decreasing. And this is probably for David again. He is following him to the right. It should be good. What was for the second row? Maybe it was for R2800. Yeah. Oh, it was for the second row. That was a very, very clever shot. And it's gonna be a hit. You know what? You think you're in the second row and they probably shoot for the first row and then you get surprised with that. And that's exactly why they haven't targeted the first row to have this surprise effect. The second shot from Lennox, this time on Chow. Chow responses back. Lennox is here very, very fast. And I don't think that this missile is going to be any kind of problem for him. He just turned his back to the missile and run away. So the Chow. First fall for the red 5, blue 6 for the number of pilots remaining. Well, let me know if the sound is good, game, music, and everything. Here we go. Issue fires one, whom we don't know. I think it was for the 556, but he is flying very much frank for a beam to flight path of the opponent and 90 degrees to the missile, so the missile should be very tired when it arrives their distance. And gonna be active. You don't jammer on active. Jammer is far right from the sunny side, so you can't see him actually. Here, B. Okay, SD10. Off the rail from overload dog. He's flying very high. SD10 has a quite longer burn time and cost. No casualties on the blue side. Jammer again from 42,000. A very long shot. And the question is for who is that? Oh, this missile is gonna be in the air for so long time, and I don't think it's gonna be a difficulty at all. And while they do that, Maverick and Tao are delivering a battle here. Maverick has a missile. This missile was on him. Let's see what he does with that missile. Could be very, very close to him. Look, he's there trying to serpentine, and all of a sudden missile looks up and lose guidance. No casualties, but the one from the red side, that was 2,800, taken down by Lennox. Got a shot here. The third shot from Lennox. Yeah, one Abram remaining, and this one not backing it range. I've lost two, I think. Should have lost one. We can see that in TAC view. Here. I'm seeing right 1, 2, 5. Yeah, the 5 versus 5 now. I don't know who we lost. There is also a message in the chat. There's a little bit of delay. Was that a disconnect? I didn't see that. Yeah, music should be quieter. Rick, thank you so much. Okay, is this better now? No, thank you. Okay, here we go. Lennox again, look at that. He's diving on his prey, which is Chow, but Chow fires on him, and I don't think he caught Lennox off guard. He caught him off guard. He was just flying into a hive without noticing that they are seeing him, and with that we have 5 versus 4 from the red perspective. Maverick, the blue, goes in, while Overload Dog defends with the R27 and make sure that Maverick finds chance to get back. Now 5 is the Reds are pushing with 5. They have nothing to fear. Oh, this shot is very good from Maverick. Whoever it is here, I believe it is on one of these guys. Don't know to whom. It is for Name It. It's for Name It, but Name It is good. Ooh, that was really, really close. Oh, 556 on David. David is in a big danger. David has no place to hide. No mountains, nothing. Goes for the notch. Does the notch work? Does the notch work? Yes, it does. Well done. I saw him dead. Be honest, I saw him dead. Now, 556 in the middle of 5 reds. Maverick very aggressively into the enemy's front. 556 and David. Looks what David's doing. 556 is over his head. Does he see him? AVAC sees him. He should see him too. When the AVAC sees him, We are with David. 556 on 619. 619 is down. David is still on the target. Chasing 556. We stay with them. This is David, and this is his target. Turning to him. And kills him. What an act. He turned back to him from the cold position and then took his life. Unbelievable. Now, the issue is the last BEK. Unbelievable. That was worth a prediction. So maybe we do a prediction next time. The next round. Look at that. Oh no, 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 no. The issue is not the last one. Look. Here we have Name It up in the sky. Takes down. Oh, it was really, really close. Really, really close. Now he is the last one. Now Name It is the last one. 1 versus 4. Let's go and stay with Name It. Oh, he is not being seen. No, he is. It's up there. I thought he was not being seen by the game for 1 second. This is it. Name It in F-15. Still 2 Fox 3s, 2 Fox 1s, and 2 Fox 2s. So has plenty of missiles. Let's see what the other have. We have 556 here. Is Winchester. Then we have the unknown name. Has only 1 missile, 1 SC-10. Then we have Maverick. Only 1 IR. And we have Overload Dog with only 2 short range IRs. So if Amin is cleverly using his armament, he has 1 missile per aircraft remaining. So literally he can kills all of them. He just fired an AMRAAM, went nowhere. Okay, Overload Dog tries with the last missile, and if this hits, which is not, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a drama. F-15 is not the best dogfighter, and F-16 interrupts flanker and F-15 and guns down F-15. So now it's time for them to go home. We will see now. Luftwaffe. Hope, thankfully, we have back view, and we can watch what happened while the pilots are going for landing. So here's the takeoff scene, and then Here's it all started. From this side they flew. Yeah, blue was on the right side. So here we had the long shot from Lanix. It was for 2,800. I think where it is. Here. And he thought probably he's safe there because it's not really in the front, but yeah, the distance was not so big. Therefore, I would be more careful and not fly straight into missiles the whole time. And here he got the RWR warning at here. 10 nautical miles or so here, 11. 10 nautical miles, I'll let it run. Here it gets the RWR in this moment and then try to react to it. RWR has 1 or 2 seconds of delay, but he had also a little bit of delay. Maybe he was really surprised and did everything he could avoid that missile, which didn't work. Lanix tries the second shot from Chow, which doesn't work. Both are safe, and then goes kind of hold and stays all the time high. Look at that, it's not coming lower than 27,000. That 2.1 Mach of speed. A low missile has a chance against that, especially when it's been flying for a couple of seconds. What you see is that blue waits and doesn't ingress, stays on distance, wait for the F-15s to get active. As soon as F-15s shooting, they go in and fire their AMRAAMs so that they bring the other team into a slow and low and defensive position. Okay, somebody just, I think, dropped right in the DCS that I'm watching. Somebody died, overload dog went out of fuel. Died, unfortunately. Not making back. Here, Lanix had a very good chance to just kill David, but the missile didn't track. And then, I don't know why he doesn't stay on him. He thought, okay, I think what he did think correctly, actually. He said, okay, if I go for David, then Chow can kill me. I go and kill Chow first, and then David. Probably they had difficulties to maintain lock because he was flying at, let's say, 90 degrees to his radar, and he was then faster firing. And then Lanix disregarded Very, very late. Well done, Chow. He saved David, saved his own life. I believe that this was the key act of bringing the BEK the victory in this round. Look here, they take all the time they need, go around, get high, get fast, and come back. And BK doesn't manage to just get a kill here while the others are so far away. I don't know why, because they're maybe too careful and firing from, yeah, to my taste, longer distance shoot, so they can get very close to these guys because everybody is low, and they could get closer to them and fire. And then waste of the missiles, one after another here. These missiles are not going anywhere. This one was close on David. Wow, look at this. Wow, he was lucky. Really lucky. Good shot from 556. And in the merge, he did a really, really good job. He just killed one here. And then look at that. Turns back. There's no, I think there is nothing between them. So you should have line of sight the whole time. Nevertheless, he turns back and manages to kill David, even though David had the good side and luck all the time on him. Chaos got shot down here by Maverick, so, and then here we had issue last. Oh, sorry again, did a mistake name. It was up here. We're not watching him all the time. So first they took Dishu versus one, very difficult situation. He sandwiched them, and then here name it should only yeah, it was a little bit stressful for him, but he needed only to survive one single missile. This one, I think, or was the next one? I think was the next one. Yeah, he was quite high. Now comes the killer missile. Now comes very high. If he had survived, oh, even this didn't hit, but there was another missile. Wow, he survived this one. Wow. Who had another missile? Again, the J-11. Oh, look how bad PL-5 is to the countermeasures. He did a good job, and he got in the dogfight, yeah. And F-16 didn't want to wait. have Maverick on still there. Oh, number 4 didn't make. Overload just died. On the way back. So 76 won the first round. Maverick just landed, getting welcomed by the teammates. So we need to restart the mission. Well, that's what I do now. We'll need maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and we're gonna be back. Get back again soon. When you make get anything to drink or eat, and then directly go to the second round. So
Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report to field in sight.
There she goes. Hey, what's going on there, bud?
Bandit 02, follow the 14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60, me at 3,000.
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Go 20.
Okay, so we...
Copy both flags.
Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
Running a dead
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second round of the match between 76th and BEK. And so far, 76th made to win the first round. Sorry, pause. Win the first round. And now they have just moved to the red side, taking off from C, and BK went by taking the place. Okay, so with the to look at the table, you see 76th needs a win here. That's why they were the more aggressive ones in the next round. BK just wanted, actually needed only a draw or a slight win. So now if 76th continues the streak and wins the second round, then we can have a very, very difficult situation in this group. So, and just because of that, let us do a prediction here. Red. it's gonna be do we see a third round tonight? And with that, we can really predict the result of round two. If you say yes, we will see a third round, then it means that BK should win round two. They know we won't see a round three. That 76 the round is gonna be okay. Um um there is a discussion going around in the chat about why someone has decided not to extend. I don't know who do you guys mean who didn't extend. The do you want to join the discussion? Good. So let's see if things are ready. Uh, thank you, Blue. Blue's ready. That side. That's time. Let's edit change. Uh, Maverick and F. Get it to change FF. Never change what jammer the link. Okay. FB as we call or low fidelity airframe. You just start from the cold state. Okay, engine is Raven. We need to still wait for the red side for the F-15. And meanwhile, you can use that time to participate in our prediction. Will we see a third round or not? Okay, F-15. Oh. Roll in. On the ramp. Where's the runway? Okay, anytime soon it should be ready. Yeah, you're gonna win some banana pods, my dear friend. No risk, no fun. Okay, everyone is ready. You. So now I'm counting down. Both teams are ready. Same procedure. And go. Do some. Now for this round, blue taken off from Laziani together with his 18 follows them. If 18 brings 3 tanks. Oh, got a lot to do. And the 2 other 16s. With a little bit of a struggle with the turbulence left behind on the runway by the front guys. They are also safe down. Last one remaining is Name It in F-15. Wants to join a little bit later. uh, it's not good for your diet. Banana pods are not good for your diet, you know? At least when they're fully yellow and enjoyed the sun. They're gonna include a lot of sugar, my dear friend. So F-15 is, I wanted to say there's something wrong with the right engine, but the right engine went also into full burner zone, and you see the other guys have taken the necessary altitude to ingress. 1 2 3 4 5 6 complete, and the other side is also 1 2 3 4 5 6 in there. And let's see if BEK will help us to get into the third round today, or 76th wants to put an end to the BEK dominance and reward them with the first loss of the group stage. BEK did to kick 45th. I think I'm not wrong. Let me check, or if fixed before I mix them up. So yes, BEK won the first match versus 45th, and 76th lost 45th. So now at least one of each side is in the battle area, so it is contested. Blue is probably very, very careful because they lost one to a long shot last time, fired by help me. It was Renix, I believe. Not in the game. Could it be Lanix? No, Lanix. Sorry, not Renix. Lanix, and is here Lannis Rin something. He got the first kill. I think we again a little bit too loud. Hey Tyrant, welcome. Yeah, I was afraid that the second engine is not working, but a very last minute it did. So let's see if Lanix is going to fire again this time or just fake a shot. I think he is faking the shot and not firing this time. The first shot comes off the rail from the other F-15 from Jammer here. And it goes for, could be Chow. Awful, the winter time. Or the satellite map. Okay, Chow goes cold. Didn't want to risk, you know. For sure, BEK wants to pull this round to a draw so they can have a third round and they probably can win, or at least leave the match with 1 point out of draw, so that they can secure their qualification to the next round. Okay, 11 up here, very high altitude. Take advantage of those SD10s. Probably gonna fire at any time. while we're watching him, Chaos and 556 fire two aim 120s. Get down. David probably who fired, or was it you? I don't know. Both sides very careful. Very, very careful. Nobody wants to lose this round. And you see everything is visible. But these guys have very good side to the battle area. Five, 6 is thing. Not very low, my taste. Who's gonna he fire at? Burn in. Burns all the way in. And nose high. And box 3. Converts. Now he needs the flux. If not, it's late and he comes back. What he does. Ishu fires on him. There's a serpentine for the missile. Okay. Maverick is busy with Lanix. Lanix is very high, 44,000 feet something. And it looks down, I hope, at Maverick. Otherwise, it's going to be surprised. Oh no, sorry, Maverick is from this team. I just for a moment, Maverick was of them was selected, so I thought it's from the other team. So our teammates, difficulties there. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Lack of. So. SC10s, 2 in the air, 1 for net. Probably for 2,800. But they're okay. They're okay. Here, Chaos. Chow with Maverick, while Lanix had a very good chance to just pull the trigger on him, but he sees the high flying, name it, wants to take him down. Also another one for 119. Again, only missile exchange. Jammer tries to flank them from the right side. High. So does Lanix trying. The left. They come from everywhere. Chevy 12 flying very high, diving on 2 targets and shoots 2 missiles on them. These are Ishu and other one, and I don't think that they have enough energy to fly away from that missile, but he did, and Tao too. So they really managed to dodge and evade those high energy missiles coming from top to low. Well done. Still no casualties, which is very, very interesting. Now, look at that. 42,000. Does this F-15 see any chance against the high flying, high energy 120? I would say he is fast. He is 540 knots at 40,000 and still drop in. And the missile is also very high energy. But I would say not fast enough. 1,000 knots of speed. But that was a really good shot. Okay, Dishu is trying to pull missiles. It goes to the limit, the edge of the load radius of his to the other side, tries to pull missiles and then prepare an attack when they are in a better situation with regards to the amount of armament they have. Now, Jammer need to go all the way back round and come from behind, and probably AVAX is seeing him. Everybody knows that he's there. The only thing is Nameit is going to continue what he's doing, and the other guys will then take over. So 619 fires a missile on him, even though he's cold, hoping to keep him busy to get closer. They are here, up. Don't see them. Concentrate of here in the middle. And we just watch this engagement, the right screen. Now Chow is coming to help. They want to take this guy down while the other three are there. Oh, we lost one. Yeah, Dishu died. Lennox killed him. Okay, so 5 versus 6 from the blue perspective. Jammer turns back to them. He having Fox 3? No, he has no Fox 3s. That's why he came down from the high altitude. Maybe has a better chance to engage with the AIM-9s in the lower altitude. F-18 standard 2 AIM-7. Just him away with the lowest possible cost, and now Tau is coming on him. And I think it's gonna be a merge. Wow, he fired very late. F-15 fired very, very late, that AIM-9. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Fox. Didn't sit again. And now F-15 needs to do the job before the help has arrived for the blue. But as I said, F-15 is not the best fighter for dogfight. He is very low on speed, goes really, really high angle of attack, and the power of his engines saved him from crashing into the ground. So help decided not to come for whatever reason, because the red on the other side been victorious. So 619 is going to deny the red from approaching and hopes that Chaos does the job. They trust F-16 is able to win this versus F-15. And that's what I also would do. I wouldn't go with 2 aircrafts versus 1 F-15. But it's definitely the F-15 has the problems also, and both of them to just spend fuel. That's what I can say. So they try to stay slow. And with that, it's difficult to execute what you want to. I don't think that this is the 100% dogfight skill that we see here, just because they need to be very careful with the fuel. And F-16 is not doing a good job versus F-15. He should dominate, and F-15 is low on energy because he's not burning. Is the one who loses this fight. Now we have 2 versus 5, and it's going to be very difficult for BEK. And I hope you predicted correctly. Voted for the right team. Best thing 619 is able to do is get back to chaos, but I think that chaos can help him because he's also run out of fuel and going landing at the moment. So we stay with 619, and the remaining of 3 missiles that he has, and they come from everywhere. From everywhere. Look. Then he goes also into a kind of dogfight now. Very difficult for him. Merged with 2. Actually, F-18 should do the job versus F-16, but you can't really do that from everywhere the threat is on you. 5 people remaining. That's hilarious. So I can't believe that 76th is not able to go back and land. To be honest, taking a look at the table, if 76 does it, then every team's gonna have 1 win, 1 loss at 2 point, and then I don't know what metrics comes in, or number of won rounds, and then when the number of won rounds is also equal, then they have airframes landed safely back home, and then died the two teams leading to ground from. So while these guys are getting back, let's go to the back view. Missed. I missed one kill and I think another kill was you haven't won my point. Can't buy anything with them. Yet. Wait a minute. Give me a couple of minutes and we're gonna resolve it. See who has got the pods. Take. So for the first thing, let it run 3 times the speed, then slow down when it's a bit closer. Normal speed. And these were these two shots. I saw them really hitting. The one went for the countermeasure. Unbelievable. Crazy. That's how it should be actually, right? But it won't work with Ambram the way it does. With the Russian. Maverick Linux. At this Linux. So I'll name it 35,000 coming hot. Fired on him. Unbelievable. This is pure I would say SA skill and luck. You could then say how much skill, how much SA, how much luck was, but at that altitude you have no clutter, nothing. You have the full cross section to the missile, and then it doesn't. Okay. Linux was Lennox is afraid that maybe 619 also fires at him. That's was why he just turned away. If 619 weren't there, he could stay on the course and then could fire the second happen. Okay, first guy is and what we miss. This was Lennox. Something home. There. So with that, we could go and solve our prediction, not to let Skid wait. Yeah, it falls for flares very easily, but it is really, I have the impression that the Russian missiles fall for countermeasures easier than the NATO one. Is it wanted just because maybe it is so in the real life, or is it kind of, I don't know, development stuff or unwanted? I have no idea, but I have also the impression that get here and solve the prediction. 96% that we will see a third round tonight. 96% was wrong. We're wrong. 4% is one person was right. We won't see a third round tonight. And with that, we probably have only one winner. And this is no way. Skid, now you can eat 250 banana pods, but don't eat them at once. Okay? saw what happened over there with Jammer and Tao. So stay here and see how 76th did capitalize over BEK, center of the combat zone. Saw this beautiful notch here. Yeah, so at this moment notched, he is going that way, all of a sudden notches and goes astray and not pulling any anymore. This came from the unknown. I really urge some of our Chinese team not to use, as far as possible, they want not to use their own alphabets, just because TACView is not showing that. It's very also difficult to just promote them because we don't, unfortunately, we don't read that and we don't know how to pronounce it. So here, the Lanix kill. Lanix was definitely one of the MVPs today. Okay. More people's landed here. While we were watching TACView, what was actually happened. Middle of first, David went down. Get down here, and then name it. Probably didn't see Annex come in. For what reason? Because he was busy. AVAX should see Annex in that altitude. Hard 2800 goes down to from Maverick. Here. Powell went down on fuel at the edge, the combat zone. 619, made 2 missiles and then got shot down. Gonna be the last landing. Sadly, Luftwaffe's evening program is going to end now. Sorry for that. We won't see a third round. It will remain like this, and I can go and update the blue score. So 76th wins 2-0, and this way we need to wait and see what is going to be the final result of this table and who is going to proceed to the elimination round. There will be a calculation and there will be an announcement based on the won rounds, and then airframes came back home and things like that. And then the table is going to be sorted, and the first two are going to move to the next round. I think it's going to be next weekend. I'm not sure if anyone from the organizing team is in the chat. Let us know if it's gonna be next weekend or the weekend after. Would like to give a shout out to our sponsors: Master Arm, TAC View, Eagle Dynamics, Heat Blar, Magnitude Tree, Arbix, and everyone else, Lot ADC, who made it happen. VKB, Sim. So thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for your support, and also to watch this. As I said, no round 3. Sorry for that. We have come to the end of the match today. I wish you a beautiful rest of Saturday, rest of weekend. Looking forward to see you soon in the virtual skies. Over and out. 81 minutes.
Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
There she goes.
Stand at 02, follow the 14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 6 DME at 3000.
Alpha Bravo from 207. 13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Go 20.
Okay, please.
Copy both flags.
Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16.